show starting? Oh my God, it's not starting on my end. Oh, okay. Happy Friday, guys. Episode number 6. Okay, here we go. I don't know why it does that on my end.
Leave him.
Yeah, so totally.
I could open it and see more.
You and I naturally have similar core values. It makes me want to
Hey,
definitely
guys.
leave that pathway open for Blue.
Hey, it's
Demario
Friday.
wanted to see if we could resolve after our last date. He knew that we had something special.
But you said you did last week.
Sue seems to be the advocate. Like, I noticed that you're kind of watching what happens with me in the bed.
Today.
Is there any other
Yeah,
questions?
boy.
The ladies feel like at this time you are just not ready to love.
No, it took me some time to get to the place that you wanted me to be.
Oh,
Now I'm ready
we ready
to love.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, so they meeting right for
Always a pleasure.
the lounge.
Always a
Let
pleasure.
me
How's
look
it
at
going? Knowing that I was on the chopping block yet again, I think I was pretty comfortable going into the next week. I mean, I've been
You
here
should
before.
be.
This is a
You've
part of
been
my
on the
journey.
bottom every week.
Gang's all
He
here.
survives
Keep getting
every
closer,
week.
though.
Oh, man.
And it's always great talking to Tommy because I know he has something that he's going to lay on us. So I'm just showing up ready and prepared to take notes.
All right. Y'all
He
survived
don't
the
need to
after
take no
party.
notes. He's on
Oh,
Survivor,
alright,
child. He is
alright.
surviving. He got like 3 on now.
Good to see y'all back, man. Now check it out. This week, I need you all to focus on your most promising connections. One or two that make your heart beat faster, make your mind wander, make you move like Usher, you know, like that. So, listen up. If you want love, honesty is the price of admission. So it's time to start asking these ladies the hard questions. Do you have the same priorities? Can you support each other's goals? What side of the bed she sleep on?
I've always been a direct person. So when Tommy tells us to focus on our promising connections and ask the hard questions, I was like, yeah, this is going to be easy.
It takes more than love to build a happy life with somebody. Compatibility is the key. You know if you fit, you know if it don't fit. Now, later this week, I'm organizing a group dinner so I can see where you are firsthand in this process. I want to see the spark.
Y'all were right.
I want to see the compatibility. I want to see if what you're looking at is really real. Tommy, making sense?
Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Every time there's a group thing, it's scary because you don't know what's going to happen. But it sounded like he wanted to figure out who's really here for this process. So it's extremely important.
Get out there, let the women know what's real. I will be catching y'all at the dinner when we break bread.
Okay.
We're going to see how it all pans out.
All right.
Case
Yeah, sounds
dismissed. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, normally,
So y'all
Tommy
were
would
right
mention that
because
we
I was
have
like, is that the
power,
reunion?
but we didn't get that coming out of this gentleman's meeting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know what that means, so we'll see where it lands.
Focus time, fellas. Who's falling? I think they said you falling today, bro.
That's fine.
Tommy wanted us to focus on our promising connections.
We gonna see.
So I decided we should invite Mercedes, Cynthia, and of course, Sue-Ann to an obstacle course.
Thank God. 'Cause I was about to say, if Jeffrey show up,
Because it'd be a
I'm
fun,
done.
entertaining way to
done.
peel back that next layer that Tommy was asking us to do.
So, Sue-Ann, are you ready to head over to the obstacle course?
Y'all playing. I'm
Watch
playing for
one of
real.
the-
I just think of my hair and the heat and like all of these things.
That's a wrap. Forget
But I'm
about it.
kind of excited about just another opportunity to get to know the guys and the ladies as well.
Your makeup
This is
looks
the obstacle course. This seems like a good starting point right here.
Come on, let's get this thing cracking.
All right, let's go. Let's
glad
go. Let's
to
go.
see more of Mercedes.
I see. Now you want to race.
I ain't gonna lie, Linda, you can't be on my team. You ready?
You ready?
Cynthia, that's my girl. Y'all know I
What's up,
love me
race?
some
Are you
Cynthia.
serious right now?
Coming into the activity, I'm just super excited.
I love me some Cynthia.
I
You know it
just
too
get
because
into
I told her.
competitive mode and I don't pay attention to nobody. Man, well, come on,
What? I'm
Linda.
working on it. I'm working on it. Cynthia was talking mad.
Come on, you gotta get across.
Know what
What you
it
doing?
is.
That ain't how that works. She was trash. All right. She was the worst one on the obstacle course. Ah,
The champ is here.
she cheated. Let's go. Give me a water gun, man. I'm
Anthony
ready.
is there. Real quick, guys, if you guys did not see the panel review that we had on Tuesday,
We need
Anthony
less,
and
one more
Cynthia were both in the chat. So
They
check
just
it out. It
started
was really, really
shenanigans. No
cool.
one's following the rules.
Thank you,
Water
guys.
guns
Shout
pop
out
up
if you're
out of
watching
nowhere.
tonight. Thank you.
I feel like this is Menace to Society meets Set It Off.
But it was a wonderful, wonderful bonding experience. We turned into big kids.
I love it.
That was a very weak push leg.
I would have had so much fun. I'm glad that Blake is having fun.
I will bust you.
Come
out.
on, we running it? Are we running it
Yeah,
or what?
let's go.
The ladies that I'm sharing the strongest connection with would be Cynthia and Mercedes. Cynthia is very passionate. Cynthia is very
I didn't know we had
intentful. My connection with Mercedes is something unreal, and she just brings something different when I'm speaking to her.
If I
didn't know
win,
we had a connection.
tell me something that you wouldn't usually tell me regarding this process.
I think it's a little loaded.
It's a deal though.
Okay.
So I have to figure out who's giving me more
Hey,
energy
Sean.
Go, man, go.
and where we're going from here.
You done?
Darn. So, what do you want to know about?
Anything that you want to disclose?
I can't
I like
believe
you.
that he has a good.
I
Am I
think that you have
tripping
great
now?
qualities as a man, but it does intimidate me a bit, the things that you need out of a woman. You have a daughter.
Did y'all
you have
know
all
that
of these things
Anthony
that
had a
I already
connection
don't.
with
I'm just saying you might
Mercedes?
need a person to hit the ground
With
running,
me?
and I think somebody's going to have to fit into your life. And I'm the type that I might need to learn.
You're dismissing yourself too soon, though.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
There is so much responsibility that comes with dating somebody who is established.
Think about it. I've never done half of the things that you need.
Maybe we could share those things together.
Possibly.
To kind of have my mind put at ease that, hey, you don't stand alone was a beautiful side of Anthony, that he was willing to be just as vulnerable as myself.
Go ahead and grab a seat.
Okay.
I am bored.
I'm happy to have you on a date or a group date.
Especially because you took so long to use my number. So that
Yeah,
was...
but now that I'm using your number, you're not messaging me back. So
Isn't that what Marcia said about
See,
Lyndon
like
too?
everything comes
She
full
said the
circle.
same
Okay,
thing when they were on the beach.
That's life, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why
Man,
aren't you
get
messaging me
Lyndon
back?
out of here.
I'd be
know.
sweet.
Love you,
I told
Lyndon,
you I was
but you
very
got to
concerned
go.
about the schedule
That's two women.
situation.
You were.
Because I'm
You're not
very
serious.
practical.
Yeah,
Not ready
I
to
can see
love.
that. The connection with Suan is weird. A lot of our convos have just been joking and surface level. So could we get it popping on an off day? Yeah, 100%. But
he always
there
want to
love
get it
there?
popping. He
No.
always want to kiss.
It's good seeing
Like
you.
you not even
Hopefully,
contacting
I'll
these
message you again.
women.
You hit me
Are you
back this time.
serious?
Okay.
Well, I'm not.
Get Lyndon out of here.
Like I did last time.
Yeah.
You know what? You win.
You gotta get a little live on it.
Oh,
Okay.
so much fun on this day.
I'm gonna steal her away.
Bye.
Mercedes is great. She was one of my top connections. We just flow. And I really think there's something there. I had to get you some shade.
I appreciate you.
But me and Mercedes have always just been up in the air. So I was really excited to figure out what's going on between us. How are you, man? I feel like out of everyone I've had
Probably
the least
absolutely
time,
nothing because
there's
you're
a lot
not
of guys who are,
contacting
like
her.
trying to talk to
You're
you.
not
A lot of
texting
people
her.
like you, Lindy.
You're not calling her.
Yeah.
I got this hot and cold kind of vibe, but I kind of always felt that there was something in you that I wanted to get to know more.
Is there anything in particular that you want to know?
About you?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you like me?
I am surprised I didn't really see him shooting a shot like that. So I
Right.
didn't know what to say.
Oh my God. Get Corey 2.0 out of here.
Dion.
Y'all remember
hand it
Corey
over.
from?
Now, how does that make you feel?
Is that a commercial?
Like a part of me.
Oh shoot. Let me talk to you guys.
Gabby, how does that?
Oh my God. Get Corey 2.0 out of here. I can't. Am I tripping? Because I feel like Lyndon is like, yeah, you know, I got your number. My bad. I ain't called. So like, what's up? We gonna hook up? He do that to everybody with Marcia. He like, you know, yeah, I ain't call you, but you know what I'm saying? Can I get a kiss? You know what I'm saying? Can I get a kiss? Like, what is going on with Lyndon? I'm done with Lyndon. Lyndon will probably watch this and be like, I don't like Sabrina. Oh, I'm sorry. I like you. I think you're cool. But when it comes to ready to love and you trying to date and what I see on the screen, you making me feel some type of way. Like you giving me like season 4 energy. You know what I mean? So y'all know I you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I have triggers. Like, wait a minute. Like you're on the wrong season. You need to, the way he's acting, he needs to be on Ready to Love DC. Anyway, he should have been on my season. He would have fit right in with the guys. Anyway, let me go back. What is going on? Hey, Miss Pretty Amazing, Miss Capricorn Moon Goddess. What's going on? Sholene James. Hey, Blondie. Hey, April. What's going on, SJ? Hi, Big Mozzie. Yes, thank you for joining us on a live finally. Yes. Hey, When in Rome. Black Tornado. What's up? Robin Nelson. Sabrina, don't you have a date this weekend? I do. Cece for the tea. Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Miss Capricorn Moon Goddess. Oh, I already said you. I'm sorry. Hey, Diane Harris. Hey. Yes. Hey, Sean. You have your popcorn? Oh my God. Yes, please welcome Sean in for his first time here. Blake is setting up a group date. Man, I be wanting to tell y'all, I be having so much tea and I be wanting to tell y'all, but I'll be wanting the network to be mad at me because I'm like in real, like good, like I'm in good standing with them. So, and I ain't even gonna say nothing. I can't say nothing, but let me just say that I got a phone call from them and I just want to say that I love you, Lighthearted. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. That's all I'm going to say. I'm down for Lighthearted Entertainment. I'm down for Will Packard. They show me so much love. Thank you. I just want to give you a shout out. Oh God, I know I can't say but so much, but I do need to pay attention. I thought that, I don't know, maybe it was a digital clip, but I just don't remember Anthony and Mercedes really like talking like that. I didn't know like they was like a connection. You know what I mean? I miss Jeffrey. I'm ready for the Queen to grace the screen. I'm thinking that Lyndon wants to play. Absolutely. Hi, Mari M. Absolutely. Hey, Crazy Homebody. We don't want to remember Corey. Corey's cool. You know, it's so crazy because even though how everything played out, me and Corey were cool. We don't talk as much anymore, but we used to talk like all the time. Like we used to just hit each other up and like, what's going on? Whatever. But yeah, Corey 2.0. Love you, Corey, and love you, Lyndon. But absolutely, that's Corey 2.0. And y'all know I'm right. It sounds just like him. Oh my God. But I'm ready for this episode and I am ready for the review already because I already know they're going to go
like romantically.
Since we're on a romantic journey.
Me and you would have fun. Like if I was like, hey, let's go kick it.
That's true.
I think that I am getting more like friend vibes from us. I'm going to be honest. I've seen you interact with other women.
Yeah.
And it's different than when me and you interact.
She's picking up friend vibes from your boy. I definitely did not think she was gonna say
Shout out
that.
to Mercedes.
You know, it's like,
I just
Shout out
wanted
to
to like,
Mercedes.
I guess get to this point and see if like something is there.
Y'all said we won't
I
tell
wish
anybody.
I would have gotten more time with her, but you know, I guess you go after what you want, right? So maybe it wasn't there.
Trip.
You're kind of cute. You got a boyfriend?
No, I'm looking for a boyfriend
Oh,
though.
is that right? Where you at with it?
Girl, I don't know.
You know, I have my things that I want.
What is it that you want? Suan and I have an incredible connection. We have a very strong vibe.
You don't remember?
I don't.
Okay, strong back. Let me see.
Let me look.
Not bad.
so.
Strong mind.
Uh-huh.
Good heart.
I don't have a wall up with her. I'm not guarded with her. So I'm
Yeah.
also excited to
can
spend
tell.
time with her and to have a little fun. Gotcha. Have you been able to find that?
I've seen it.
Uh-huh. It's been a little bit of a hard read because, you know, when I hear the other guys talking about the time
When
they
in
spend with
Rome,
you, she
be
that.
good.
She talks. But I know when you and I have our moments, you really don't say too much.
What
You tell
about
me.
you?
What about me?
You have your connections too, so.
I think that I just
What
wanted to
connection?
make sure that I wasn't being
Hey,
misleading
something.
Okay.
or anything less than transparent,
Uh-huh.
you know? So,
You're using all these big words. I
big
feel
words.
Yeah, I think it's pretty simple.
Yes.
Like
Is it?
either
Right.
you like me and I like you, and then that's it.
Is it that simple?
Mm,
I feel like you came over here for a reason.
really?
Mhm.
What reason would that be?
But we already knew that
So
was
you
gonna
like me. Okay.
Our kiss was important and special. I have a whole boyfriend now, so
Whoa, what?
you're the man. So you tell me what's next.
Did she just say
Now
she
we
got
got
a
a
whole
joint journey,
boyfriend now because
Right?
they
So what's
just
the joint
kissed?
journey look like?
We gotta find out.
During this date, I learned Suan is bold and she can be aggressive.
So does
We
that
get past
mean
a
Mark
certain
Anthony
stage
and
and
Jeffrey
moved
are
on to
boyfriend
the
and girlfriend?
togetherness
They
of
kissed on the
progressing on
boat.
this journey. Open. Sit. Got you. Ta-da. We got it.
Wow, we just got Gucci juice on the mix. Gucci juice is everything. Wow. Wow.
The assignment Tommy gave us was to focus on the connections I had and definitely ask a few more questions. So I wanted to date with Jeffrey.
There you go, when in Rome, there go your girl.
How's everything? In a group setting, every time we saw each other, we always had that little chemistry going. But now we can have
Hold
our
on,
own
she got-
time,
she
really
got
diving in. So I was actually excited for it.
I missed you.
I miss you too.
Even though we were in a group setting, that was my favorite date, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening.
Since Andre left
Good
the
evening,
process
Michael.
with COVID, my strongest connections at this point are Blue and Mark Anthony. I wore blue today.
You got me staring.
I'm more comfortable with Blue, but he needs to be more assertive. He can't be afraid of coming to get me if my time is being taken by someone else. So I'm going into this date. I need to see a little bit more from Blue.
Shoot.
So what's new? Talk to me.
Luann has
That was the little ones.
kids. I didn't
Spoiled.
know that.
My 5-year-old had a breakdown because he didn't have toast with his oatmeal today.
Oh.
So yeah. And you get to see your little king soon.
But he travels more than me. I'm jealous.
Well, in that little collage that you made with the paint, he'll be on the trips. He'll be,
He'll be everywhere.
he's so beautiful. He's adorable.
So I had to dig in deep. So what else on your mind?
What's
Forget
mostly
Mark
on my
Anthony.
mind right now is where do you see me fitting into your life?
Your life.
Do you see that?
But of course I want to see you somewhere. We gotta figure out where we're gonna position ourselves to make it happen.
If you can see by now, I have no problem going with where the gas is.
So you telling me you want to smoke?
Is it blue smoke coming or what is it? You've always been so open. You've never pressured me. And that's what I just adore about you. Of course, the only thing I can say is that I've always wanted you to be more forward.
Child, be careful, because y'all know
Come and get me.
when in Rome,
Note taken.
you gonna get
So when
y'all-
Jeffrey
y'all
mentioned that she wanted to be
her
more
girl.
assertive, it didn't really bother me. We're still getting to
Oh,
know
well,
each
she-
other.
she's
It takes a little bit
agreeing.
of time
Her
to
hair is looking
understand the
tired.
do's and don'ts. Oh, it's going down.
I can't with you.
Oh, give me your hand, young lady.
I like blue.
There's the aggressiveness. You've been hiding.
Look, now a duck is coming.
Oh, it's a family of dogs. There's no dad. Even the animals have to go through this.
It shows how strong you guys are.
I don't want to keep being strong though.
I got your back.
I love Blue's old school vibe, you know, that protector, just treating you like the elegant lady that you should be treated like.
You want dessert or something?
I can't even get through this because I'm so entrapped
Like,
into
you
what we
looking
have.
for a father, or are you looking for like
It's the grip for me.
Okay, release these off.
No, I like that. I like a little squeeze.
Like,
The
every
date
boy.
was extremely
giving,
successful
like-
with Blue. We're building,
Like,
and it's natural. I'm definitely ready to see him strong arming some of the
And I
other
like
men.
Put pressure on me, so I gotta like
Y'all know I
start
love everything.
curving.
It's gonna be a few curves.
No comments.
Oh.
Leaving the dinner date with Jeffrey, I thought things got a lot better between us. Like, we're gonna apply pressure to each other. We're gonna start talking more.
Bag for me?
I hope so.
But actions speak louder than words. And Mark Anthony is one of our connections also. So I'm definitely gonna come get you, but don't fold up when I get there. Your hand, young lady.
Not the young lady.
I like Jeffrey. A lot of people not feeling Jeffrey, but I like Jeffrey. But y'all know I love people that show up as themselves. You know what I mean? Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatever. Like, you show up as you, like, I'ma like you, because that's real to me. You know what I mean? And I love real. So anyway, oh my God. Come on where the gas is. Jeffrey is a red flag. I like Blue too. I love Blue too. Save yourself, man. Save yourself. All right. So I like Jeffrey here. Yes, be assertive. Blue. Jeffrey makes me tired. She is a lot. Jeffrey gives the same energy to the same guy. It's so fake to me. I like Blue and Jeffrey. This is a snooze fest. The little girl voice. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I just don't know. I just hope that if she's really, really looking for someone to, I don't know. I just hope that she's looking for like the complete package, because that's just like, for me, of course, you guys know I'm a single mom, you know, I have a daughter, but I'm not dating with the thoughts of, you know, I'm looking for someone to be a stepfather to my daughter. You know, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the best possible mate for me. And I feel like whoever that person is going to be is going to fit right into being a great person for my daughter, because I personally chose them. You know what I mean? So because he really could be, I mean, I know guys that, you know, are great father figures. I see them and I'm like, oh my God, he's such a great dad. Like, look how he treats his daughter or his son. Like, he's a great dad. But when it comes to being like in a relationship or dealing with me on that level, he be falling short. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dad, like, I can see him as a great father, but I don't see him as a great mate, you know? So I really hope that, like, Jeffrey, she takes that into consideration, like when she's really trying to find her guy, because, you know, I mean, that's just my thoughts. I could be personally wrong, but, you know, I want the man that's going to be a great partner for me and a great role model for my daughter. Like, that's what, you know, I would prefer. You know what I'm saying? So her voice is like fingernails on a chalkboard. Jeffrey is looking for a co-parent. She needs to spin the block and stop looking for a poppy on the outside. This connection is a hell no for me. Yep, she's showing us all that. I like her too. I like Jeffrey too. Yes, she gives this is who I am. Yes, absolutely. They hate on the queen because they can't be her. Bye, girl. Because Jeffrey's been annoying. I like her when she's not focusing on Blake. Yeah, I kind of think she really does like Blake, but I mean, I don't know. It's something about, it's like, you know how like when somebody likes somebody, like a guy likes a girl and they like pick on her in school because they really like her. Like, that's what I'm kind of getting from Jeffrey. But I mean, I could be wrong. She really could be like, this dude just irritate the crap out of me. And every chance I get, I'm just going to go at him. Like, it really could be like that. You know what I'm saying? Blake is absolutely growing on me too. She wants to win the game, hence going where the gas is. Right. Jeffrey gives that. It feels like she is looking for a father for her children. I wish someone with a more sincere and serene energy for Blue. I really like Blue too. I feel like it's crazy because I haven't seen that much of Blue, but it's the energy that I'm getting from Anthony and that I'm getting from Blue is like the same. Like I'm getting, they ready to settle down. I'm getting husband material. I'm getting like, you know, even though if they might be out there, like they're waiting for that one person to come along to be like, I'm good, you know? I wish more men was like that, especially at our age, you know, but that's what I'm getting from them. And yeah, especially at our age, because I know men that are older in their 50s that, you know, I've dealt with, that I know, and they are nowhere near, in their head, they think that they might be, but their actions, they straight for the streets. And I'm just like, you can't talk to me like you trying to be with me, like you trying to be in the streets. Like, stop it. Like, you know, I see right through that, right?
Tommy
Like
didn't
Jeffrey.
actually specify who had the power this week, and later on he's gonna have a group dinner, which just adds to the worry because you know there's a catch.
Finally.
Yes,
Alright.
if you have not hit that like
How are
button,
you?
hit
You
the
look
thumbs up
amazing.
button. I was so
After being friend zoned
29
by
likes
Mercedes,
and 108
it's like, man,
in the
then there
chat.
was
It's
one.
108
So I
of
had
you
to
here.
clarify
Shout out
where I
to you
stand
guys.
with
Thank you so much
Morgan.
for the support.
How are you?
Good, you look so good. The
Oh,
Hoochie
thank
Daddy
you.
shorts is hoochieing.
I've been doing the Hoochie Daddy thing for a few years now.
You should teach a class.
I do Hoochie Daddy classes on the side.
Lyndon invites me on a date. To see him and I finally get that one-on-one connection, I was really excited.
Looking like a real grown man sitting over there.
I try to give that off.
I think you got it.
Thank you.
Lyndon's one of those like understated men. While Tony is coming on to me romantically. I really want to establish the chemistry and the spark. We already have it, but I want more.
36.
How was the party last night?
Work
36
was
thumbs up.
busy.
Nobody trying to grab your junk?
It's beautiful.
No one tried to grab my junk yesterday.
I have a smoothie. This week, Tommy's assignment was to really dig deep and ask the important questions. So I decided to invite Marcia. How you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. How you doing?
I don't know what to think about it.
You as well. I was going back and forth between Marcia and Morgan. Marcia is beautiful and emotionally tuned with herself, but she doesn't come as aggressive as Morgan. Nice seeing you.
I know. I'm always happy to see you.
Yeah, as well. So what you been up to? So I just want to make sure, do she feel comfortable with me and things like that?
Hanging out.
Hanging out.
What
Not
about you?
aggressive.
You know, enjoying the process.
Yeah, me too.
Is that
I
good
love
or
my
bad
dates
for
with
you?
Tony. The vibe is there, making the most of it.
Yes, yes.
That pull, that thing you need to feel.
Marcia is
there.
allowing
But
him to
I
go through
want
the
to express
process.
to him, I
Morgan's
have to
like,
warm
you
up
gonna pick
and
me or
trust
no?
this connection.
Our first date, which I enjoyed,
Mhm.
you didn't eat anything. Are you going to eat? Because listen, I'm
Me
going to eat.
too.
Don't die.
Me too.
So going back, we were on the beach. You had mentioned that you'd never been in love.
My longest relationship, I knew I wasn't in love. He was a great person, not a great partner. So it's hard to fall in love with someone if you can't trust them.
Trust is a big one. That's been like a problem for me with past relationships. I go out a lot and then I network all the time.
It's going to take a certain kind of woman to adapt to that.
Yeah.
Strong-minded woman, someone that's very confident.
It sounded like you were describing yourself.
I may be low-key. That's why I do like talking to you. I can be really transparent with you.
Yeah.
More so than my other connections. Because Tony the Tiger?
Tony is a good dude, but he's out on the case. So when she says she can be more transparent with me, it makes me very happy, of course.
When I ask other ladies questions, they're not as open as you, you know?
I was about to say, let's
I'm
not talk
excited
about
you here.
Tony.
You look nice, though.
Yeah.
Tony shouldn't even be a part of their conversation.
I'm not here.
I'll tell me.
You know.
I just
Like,
need to
if
know.
I'm on a date with,
I've shared more with you than I share with
talk
other people.
about
You talk to
no
me the
other
most.
guy
You
or
gotta
girl
stare down.
that you got a connection with.
Like
Let's
that?
talk about me and you.
Yeah. I'm just asking. You know?
So you're there.
Okay. You, Morgan.
Order in the court.
Absolutely
I
not.
think Morgan and you.
No.
All right, listen. It's a good thing, right?
I'm like, why the would you say that? It's horrible. I'm like,
I'm going to get to the point. It seems Morgan is a lot more aggressive. You want something, you gotta grab it.
Why is everybody talking about somebody else?
So,
what
side of the bed did you sleep
Morgan
on?
talking about Tony talking about Morgan.
Tommy told me to ask you that.
Tommy wants to know.
I want to know.
Okay, left.
Left.
What side of the bed do you sleep on?
I'm like from corner to corner. I'm long.
You are long.
But if I would have a guest, I would be on the right side of the bed.
The date with Lyndon and I went really well. Lyndon and I do share a chemistry, definitely attraction for each other, but Tony is much more, this is where I want us to be.
So good.
Huge difference.
Honestly.
I had a good time.
Oh, for sure.
So at this point, Lyndon is absolutely still one of my connections.
The food was amazing.
Yeah, thank you for switching with me.
How was my style?
Your style was really good.
All right.
Obviously, you like to be courted, and I understand that. But a man like to feel wanted as well.
Yes, I do want to be more intentional. I just had to feel safe.
What makes you feel safe, specifically with me?
I don't feel pressured.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't objectify me. And your unapologeticness, it kind of made way for me to kind of like follow your lead. Like, say what you feel, mean what you say, you know?
Okay. I just wanted to know what make you feel safe, so in the future I can protect that. I have a great time with Marcy, and I feel comfortable with her. She feels comfortable with me, and I sense that she's willing to open up. I'm really enjoying this process.
I can tell.
You enjoying it?
Especially dates with you.
But again, it's very challenging to court two different women. It's going to be an extremely tough decision between Morgan and Marcy. I just want to make sure I find the right person I can build a life with.
Let's go.
That's how I feel. That part.
Hand it over.
Like, I want to
Now,
find
how
the
does
right
that-
person that I can build the rest of my life with. It's so serious. Like, and I really hope that Tony is serious, but it's something about him that I just can't put my finger on. It's crazy because he is giving me what is his name? How could I forget? Samson, child. Samson. He's giving me Samson vibes. Like, it's something about him. And you guys know from the very beginning with Samson, I was like, it's something about him. And that's how I feel about Tony. But yeah, like not we all, but I feel him, and I really hope that he's serious, because that's like where I am too in the place in my life. And you guys know I always like to revert back to like me and dating, and we talk about it, hence because I was on Ready to Love too. Because at this stage in our life, like, we in our 40s, like, we still gonna be out here playing games. Like, I'm trying to find somebody that I can finish this next chapter in my life with. Like, if I make it till I'm 70 years old, or if I'm 80 years old, like, God willing, like, that's 30 years. My parents were married for 53 years. They were married. So if I die, sorry guys, I ain't really trying to, but if I like die, if I make it to 80, that's still only like 33 years. You know what I'm saying? I won't have 50 years like my parents did. So it's like, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to, I'm telling you, dudes gonna be out here because of social media and with technology and the things that we had. They're gonna be out here chasing them little girls on Instagram with the booties on the sink, taking the pictures with the selfies. Like, they're gonna be chasing them, and they're gonna be 63 years old, 65 years old, and then they're gonna be on the porch smoking the cigars and drinking the beers, and they're gonna be like, dang, like, I wish I would have found me somebody, but ain't nobody gonna want you at 60. By 60, we done already found somebody. Like, sorry, Craig. Like, why ain't you hit me up like 15 years ago, Craig? Like, I done met somebody now. So me and JoJo, we over here on our porch, and we sipping our beers, and we smoking our cigars over here. Like, I'm happy. Like, sorry you wanted to be out there in the streets, and you was still entertaining all these, you know what I'm saying? Like, other people, and you wasn't trying to settle down. Yeah, like, we getting old. We don't got time to be, you know what I'm saying? But you want to be out there, you want to have fun, and your motive or your thing is not to really like find somebody because you don't really care. You like, I don't really care. I'd rather be in the streets. Like, I'm having fun. I'm in the prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm 53. You know what I'm saying? But You know, like, you know, they hollering at, I got a little gray in my beard now. You know, I got a little gray. The honeys is hollering, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they wasn't feeling me when I was younger. You know, now I'm like, you know, like a man and stuff, and I could take care of like a honey or two. I'm a do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to get it wet. I don't care. I don't care. You know, like if that's what you about, hey, more power to you. That's just not where I am. I'm sorry. Y'all know I can go home if I can get out. Is it back on?
We haven't spent that much time together, but I think he's a nice guy. He's cool. And on the boat, I got a little emotional in talking to Tony. So what I'm hoping to get out of this date is to hear more about Mark Anthony. And for Tony, I'm looking to just connect with him a little bit more.
Like I need a straw. I'm gonna have my smoothie.
They good?
No.
Oh,
The whole pack.
I come prepared.
No, come
Yo, Jonique laughing at me. Yo.
She's dying.
Did he just whip out
What's been going on?
straws?
It's just the grind, working,
And dating.
you know, dating.
Dating. Everybody's dating each other, but everybody knows they're dating each other too.
Right.
So it kind of makes it kind of crazy. How's the process been for you though?
Yeah.
It is overwhelming, I will say that. Personally, it takes a while for me to kind of fill out a person. So to do it in such a short amount of time, you know,
Right.
it's a task.
What about you, Jeffrey? You're just fully involved in the process?
Very present. My issue has been overthinking because for me, even though I have my own children, I was like, I don't want a man with kids, but that got me into giving birth alone, going through everything because I had that list. I've had so much that's happened to me. And the best thing that I can do is not assume that everything's going to be the same, you know, just kind of really be present.
Jeffrey opening up on such a personal issue, I always appreciate somebody's honesty. So that's what I like about Jeffrey.
I feel like there's some pretty good men at this table. Me and Mark kind of have our connection.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, what are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking how good she looks on her white.
Okay, now,
blazer.
come on.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely have a strong
Right.
connection with Mark. It's hard for me to focus on my other guys with Mark Anthony. You know, you're matching. You're matching with me.
I don't know, maybe we met before we got here.
Maybe. More and more, I understand Blue, and I really like him. But with Mark Anthony, it's definitely a natural connection for me. So this is tough.
So what about you, Tony?
I came into this process with the
know
intentions on finding my
Jonique
wife.
be feeling
I think I'm at a
like,
point in
I'm
my
here
life
filling
where
the
I
chair.
have all my
I'm
ducks
here
in order.
filling the spot.
And the only thing missing is
That's how
to
she
get
be
married
looking.
and have that picket fence
Yeah,
and
picket
live happily
fence.
ever
The
after.
dog with the...
The dog,
with,
yeah. All of that, yes.
Beautiful, Tony.
Yeah.
You guys have like an idea of, all right, this is the type of guy that I want. You
I
know?
love alpha males.
Right.
Men who know what they want, but they're not cocky, they're not conceited. They just know who they are, they know
Right.
their value.
Right, right.
And they put me and our family before anything
That's right.
except God.
I like that.
I want a man that I can confide in and trust and know he's going to keep those things no
Definitely,
matter what
definitely.
happens between us because he's solid.
Janique, good, man. She know what she wants.
She's
Very
definitely
well
not Jeffrey.
spoken, man. Jeez.
She likes Jeffrey. though.
Janique.
She loves Jeffrey.
She was
though.
straight to the point,
When it
very
romances.
direct. She wants the same things that I want. My connections is Marcy and Morgan. But everything changed when I sat down with Janique. So, Janique, what is your expectations from this process?
I want it to be as open-minded as possible. I feel like sometimes when we set certain expectations, we only want that, and that's what we're focused on. So we're closed off to everything else.
Well stated.
What list did you have in
That's what I was just
mind?
saying. I didn't have any.
Oh, you didn't have it? Okay, my bad. I misheard.
Mm-mm.
But like, let's say you do find somebody through this
Me
process.
too, Casey.
Don't you think like you'll have certain expectations?
Well, at that particular time, things will shift. So when circumstances change, your outlook, behavior, and expectations also change.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean.
Like, I
On this
love
date,
Jonique.
I'm definitely interested in Tony. We were
guy is
able to
there.
learn a little bit more about each other, but I already know that there's no connection there with Mark Anthony.
With me, like, I'm such a planner in my head. I'm like, nah, I have certain expectations.
But Mark
I
Anthony ain't trying to date
whether
nobody
he's
with
here for the
kids.
right reasons or not, because
He's not
just
trying to
haven't
date
gotten
nobody
to a
with
deeper
kids.
level. So I don't see relationship there.
It's been informative, just having an opportunity to speak to you ladies.
Same for us.
It's been real.
I'm not really feeling that there's a connection between Jonique and I, but she opened up about who she is as a person, what she wants. And I saw Tony appreciated it also. I hope you guys enjoyed your food.
It was good. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
I obviously know Jeffrey a lot more. So leaving this group date, I just figured I'll just keep cultivating the relationship that I have with her.
And I like what I hear. I think I've been missing something.
You have.
You're just the perfect height
Huh?
for me. You are the perfect height.
Honey, let me tell you something about Jeffrey.
Grab my head.
Jeffrey is turning these men upside down, okay? She is making them feel a type of way, okay? Bailey John, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for your channel and being you, Bailey John says. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. So much love, so much love. You guys know this is the only way that I can be is myself. Such an honor, such an amazing experience that I have to be able to come up here on YouTube, even with my vlogs. You know that I had to take a step away from my vlogs because I have some things working up and I have to focus on that stuff. I got a lot going on in my life and it's all positive and good stuff. But excuse me, with my vlogs and with my panel reviews and my live reaction watch parties, like I'm able to be myself. Like this is like so amazing. And without you guys, I say it all the time, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this, you know, without my panelists, I wouldn't be able to do this. So shout out to you guys, but shout out to you, Bailey John. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and support. And if you guys have not, which is free, to hit that thumbs up, I would so greatly appreciate it. I have 44 thumbs up. I have 128 of you in my chat right now. Shout out to you guys for showing up with me tonight and to watch Ready to Love episode number 6. So you know, hitting that thumbs up, that is free. So if you could do that, we'll take a moment of pause for you guys to go and do that. Should I do my song, guys? Can I get one more thumbs up so I can say my name? Oh my God, thank you so much. Thanks for the like, guys. Oh my God, is it back on?
National parks.
No, it's
because
not back
life
on.
happens.
So yes, I love Jeffrey. I feel like what we get from Jeffrey, what we see with Jeffrey, but yeah, she is turning these guys upside down. She got them in their feelings. I'm here for it because it's always, every season, it's always 4, 3, 4, whatever girls, women, that's like going after one guy, but it's never like the guys. It's where they're like, no, I want her. No, I want her. No, you know what I mean? And the women are so amazing this season. It should be like that with a few of the women, I feel like. I feel like the guys need to be, like, they need to be all over Morgan. They need to be all over Cynthia. They need to be all over, like, all of them. For real, bomb women.
It blows everything. Okay. Hey. All right.
Hi, gentlemen.
How you doing?
How are you?
Wonderful, great.
Walking into the dinner, I'm feeling good. I was loose. I was excited to be seeing everybody, especially my connections.
Don't come around like you.
When Tommy said he wants to see the sparks and compatibility, I want to see it as well. But
I've
I've seen emotions run pretty high within this journey. So I'm a little nervous about it.
Everybody here, so we might as well like
Let's do a big shot.
To beautiful people.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In a beautiful city.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. And to a beautiful night.
Cheers. Y'all look great, man.
Mark Anthony is like, I keep going and seeing all these samples.
Yeah. Let's go. Had a good time. Let's go.
How you feeling, man? It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. You've got me on my second margarita. So I'm interested to see how this night turns out.
It's not necessarily my plan to talk to Morgan first, but whenever we get into a room full of people, we gravitate towards each other.
You look amazing.
Thank you. It's been hard to like make other connections here.
Right.
Because you stand out so much, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Morgan spoke
Honey,
with you.
one thing Morgan gonna do is she gonna have them girls out.
You have a chance.
Morgan gonna
There's
have
no
them girls
chance in
out.
the world knowing that I'm in.
They look amazing. You know?
There was only a few that I felt like had real
Had
potential.
another round.
Then there were two.
Thank you.
And then there'll be one.
And then there'll be one.
So how's everything going?
It's going. How's it going for you?
The process?
Yeah.
Some chips are falling to certain places.
Going into this dinner, I feel like me and Anthony have a connection, but he hasn't been able to communicate that to me. Give me something, Anthony. Give me something.
How about for you?
Wow.
Although I think you're adorable, I want you to get to your level of comfort with the discussion.
I'm not. Just want you to know I appreciate you.
I got you.
Swen has definitely been a connection, but I feel like if it's more cordial and light, we go back and forth. We hit it off that way.
For me, when we were at Hard Rock, I was ready to see Turn Up Anthony. But I feel like this energy right here is different.
Where I'm at is just figuring out who I connect with.
Okay.
And what's next.
Okay.
From there.
To offer transparency to Anthony and he doesn't want to give it in return, it is very frustrating and almost triggering.
I'm looking forward to find out where people fall into place.
Like it's giving me to make stronger connections with other people. And it's the 6th episode, and it's kind of like he ain't really trying to give too much energy to be all over the place. That's what it's giving.
It's good to see Tommy. He has great energy. He's the life of the party. But I also know that he's going to bring a twist with him, so I'm going a little on edge.
How's everybody doing? Everybody good? I see some of y'all looking at me sideways.
You come with surprises, Tommy.
But let me say this. Welcome back. I wanted to bring y'all together. One big group date. I know y'all wondering like, why? Why do we need to have a big group date?
April,
Guess
that
what? I
part.
didn't lay my eyes on
Didn't
it.
she say
I
she
wanna
had a
make
whole
sure that you are
boyfriend?
checking your representative at the door. Now, before I go any further, got a little update for you. Okay?
Right.
Andre gave me a call. Andre, what's up, brother? He is COVID-free now. I said fully recovered. Come on, man. Fully recovered. And got second thoughts.
Okay.
About leaving the journey with y'all. So, what
coming
about
back.
it? Anybody got any issues if Andre rejoin us and finish out what he started?
Andre coming back,
Okay.
I only got a connection with one of my connections. That's not really fair, but I didn't see no competition
Y'all
because
said
at the end of
it.
the day, we are all shooting our shots. Come back.
Look,
call him at the
Paul
house
probably
right
get
now.
ready
I
to
can
message
call him
me right
at the
now.
house right
I'm
now.
telling you, I'm gonna get a
My
message from
brain immediately went blank. While Andre was out with COVID, I could not stop thinking about Andre the entire time. But I have pretty good, strong connections with Lou and Mark Anthony. So I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Yo.
What happened with Jamie and little Jamie?
You think about the comment that
Yo. Y'all said it. And you know what? I think Tyrone, who was it that said that they actually saw a clip with him in it? I never saw the clip. I kept looking for the clip. I was like, what's the clip? What's clip? I don't see. I don't know what y'all are talking about. So I never saw the clip, but it was a couple of you, and a couple of you in the comment, in the chat too, was like, Andre coming back, Andre coming back. I'm like, I didn't really say anything because I was like, I ain't really see, like, y'all really think Andre? But it's cool because I know Cynthia really like Andre, but this is kind of like, who said it? Someone just said it, a curveball. Like, this is a huge curveball. In real life, Andre probably never wanted to leave the process. And really, that was probably the storyline. They probably was like, we gonna tell him that you ain't gonna come back, but we gonna bring you back. And he probably was like, all right. Oh my God, here we go. Oh my God, April, yep. P.O. was right. I'm telling you. I'm surprised I have not gotten a message from P.O. He probably will message me later. I'm telling you, P.O. was right. Oh my God. He delivered. He delivered. Oh my God. It's time for war, child. It's about to get messy. He left because them feelings was getting real. I knew he was going to come back. We said it, Pooh. Oh my God. Andre leaving for that was left field in the first place. Yes, they made it sound like he had to only put you out 5 these days. Right, but it's kind of not fair. Yes, I said he was coming back. Yes, you did, Jay. They played us. They sure did, Amanda. More like screwball facts, the lady. It is definitely not fair. It's too far in. Hey, Pamela Smith. I knew he was coming back. TV-wise, I'm for it, though. I mean, it's only been 1 male elimination. He wasn't leaving anyway. Everybody said that he may come back. Yeah, I was seeing it, but I didn't want to jump too far into it. Like, yeah, I think he coming back too. I think he coming back. I just didn't know. I was kind of hoping he was, because I was like, if he come back, it's going to stir up so much drama. And I'm here for it. So I'm glad he's coming back too. I can't wait. I keep saying that he was stepping away. I took that as for now. Yeah, but the way they made it seem like was that he was, because you heard Tommy, he said that, you know, he left the process, but then he started to think about it. So I'm sure Tyrone is probably maybe going to join us a little bit later, or he's probably going to come into the chat and talk to y'all, maybe, if he's not busy. Y'all know he liked to watch the show and then pull up afterwards. You just hit up Paul. We need the drama. The season is boring. So Jeffrey been faking this entire time. She like everybody. He's back on.
And back. Oh my God, I'm super excited. I missed him so much. He could come right on in. No hesitation.
No, sir. Bring him back.
Issue.
No
issue.
issue.
Bring him back.
Good.
Bring my brother back. Are y'all cool if I call him at the house?
Yeah.
Bring my brother back. Hey, Dre, say hello to everybody. Come on.
Yeah.
You cool?
No, good and well he ain't on that phone.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
Let's go.
Oh, shoot.
I knew it. Dre's coming back.
There we go.
Keep him away. What's going on, son?
I really like Dre. You see, he touched
There was a
Cynthia.
lot of excitement. I felt like everyone was happy to have me back.
You came in
We
here
are happy to have you back, Dre.
Nothing less, though.
Andre.
Falling out of the process, it was very emotional, and it felt good because I had a second chance to reconnect with my connections.
This would have been real awkward if everybody was saying hell to the no.
Right.
All right, now that we all been reunited, I want to let y'all know this. This dinner marks the halfway point
thank you,
of
Ray
the process. Okay? So now it's time for you all to get serious with your intentions. 2 singles will be ending their journey with us tonight. 1 man, 1 woman. It's time for y'all to make sure that you're making these hard decisions.
My stomach completely drops. I have to clench my butthole. Not only one person is going home, but 2. So, of course, I'm nervous.
Ain't no more time for games and indecisive.
Mercedes, all right with
So,
you. That's
in order to make sure you say what you mean and mean what you say, I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to tell your truths. I'm asking for the good and the bad. Hey, this is why I don't have a connection with this person or that person. Tonight is the night that we just open up the floor, y'all, and let the chips fall where they may.
Having this conversation in the wine bar with the ladies is completely different from having this conversation with
because
the
the men
I'm a
are
little
there.
scared. Feelings are about to start getting hurt.
Right.
Dre, you've been out for a couple weeks.
First of all, I want to say y'all look really, really nice. Even though I was not here for a brief moment, I stayed connected with most of my people right here. I was a little disappointed in one person, and that's Mercedes. while I was away. I never felt like you reached out to me. Like, I don't know if you're just not in tune with your emotions. I never felt that support from you. I'm not holding you to it, but it is what it is. You're just being who you are.
Still there?
I thought that was a very big statement. He had left the process.
So I have been focused on Mark Anthony and Anthony. I want to start out by saying that if that was an expectation of you, then yeah, I did miss the mark. Feel like it's a character thing. No, I got to keep it a beam.
If you want to find love, you got to be able to take on constructive feedback and make any change necessary in order to move forward. Marcia, out of all these singles, are there some that you would like to say anything to?
I'm going to say Anthony.
Great.
I've been able to connect more naturally outside of the process. In the process, it just doesn't vibe the same. And I've shared this with him, right?
Ms. Jeffrey, you have the floor now.
Anthony, I feel like we just never really connected or just didn't hit the mark, I think. I don't know.
I think that's just trying to get used to the process. You have to kind of step outside your box and give a little bit more than you would usually give. And I think we all, trying to adapt to that.
I understand. Well said. Cynthia.
Anthony is amazing. He's very intentional and he's here for love. So for me, Mark Anthony, he's young and I don't know if he's ready for love.
Jonique, give it to me straight with no
Real
chaser.
messy barely.
Mark Anthony, we just recently had a double date, but it was no spark there.
Suanne,
he agrees.
Tommy want to hear exactly what you got to say.
Exactly.
Mark Anthony, I don't know where he is on his long-term journey. I feel like sometimes he's still learning things about himself. So I don't know if he can be on a relationship and learning himself at the same time.
I'd have to say, like, it was the same thing with Suanne also. We're just incompatible just because of our plans. I was definitely in the hot seat with these ladies, man. Like, I didn't know until the stuff started coming out. It made me feel a little bit nervous.
My initial thought of you, Suanne, was held back. Never knew what you was thinking. Honestly, I didn't know why you was here.
Suanne, I never had a chance to connect with her much. She was not in my top. I think there's something about you that has to be understood.
Blake gotta go home.
Suanne's been my
Least
least
Suanne
connection.
home, Blake
She
gotta
has
go.
this part of her that she's above everybody else. It doesn't necessarily mean that's her,
Blake and
but
Suanne.
that's what she gives off.
Everybody good? Y'all feel good to get a little bit off your chest?
Yes, sir.
Blake!
Who y'all think
How you
going home?
doing this afternoon?
Wonderful.
Good. You understand the
Who y'all
assignment?
think going
I
home?
do.
Okay.
And in a woman.
Suanne, she's a wonderful person. I think she has a lot to offer. I know that Jonique wants children. She doesn't have children as of yet, and I know that I would never be able to provide that for her.
I always got like a weird vibe from Blake. I mean, he feels like he's superior to people. Talking to him is not pleasant. So I have nothing to say to Blake.
Morgan, this is where we be true to each other and to ourselves.
I think everyone is here for the right reasons. As far as who can probably make it a little bit more clear, for me, that would be Blake. I didn't enjoy our conversation initially. And I felt like you tried to put me into a corner. I just didn't think you were nice to me. And then also I have to always consider what Jeffrey had to say, that you felt like you already found your person with Jeffrey.
That was never said.
You never said that to Jeffrey?
Not at all. Jeffrey has been a bit messy along this process, trying to get between Suanne and I. So I felt like this would be a good opportunity to clear the air. Jeffrey and I just have a difference of pretty much everything. We don't align. I'm hoping that she finds what she's looking for on her journey.
Jeffrey, is that the Blake you know?
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
Yes. He's just very controlling. I think he means well, but he misses the mark with being authentic by a long shot. Yes.
Let me watch it on the big screen.
And I'll just say this now because it's kind of an ongoing thing. But I will say with Sue especially, she seems to want to insert extremely herself into my, relationship with the men. Just let everybody have their path. You walk yours, I walk mine.
Jeffrey's is living in a different universe, sphere, reality from me, because I definitely have no interest in her connections. We don't have the same connection.
Right there.
Jeffrey and I did have energy in the
yellow.
beginning. Next thing I hear are the things that are coming up in the women's life.
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. I'm fine with who Blake feels the strongest connection with, but where he lost me is where he said, I don't like telling ladies things just to go along in the process. It's like living a double life.
No, that conversation never happened. So let's be clear.
Oh, okay.
Let's
so
just be clear.
we're done talking because
I've
if
been
you're
very consistent
No.
through
too
my
old to
entire
lie,
We're
journey.
not gonna be done talking.
I
You
didn't know
said
what
what
was
you had to
going
say.
on.
You gonna
I
hear
didn't
what I
know
have
there
to
was beef.
say.
I'm taking everything in back and forth, back and forth. I love Blake, but it seemed like Jeffrey was being genuine.
Just stop talking about me.
Stop talking about me too, by the way. Can you stop talking about me as
Advocates
well?
too.
Please do.
Sure, hang on, ladies.
Move along.
You called my name today. You called my name.
Yeah,
You came up to
you've
me on the boat
inserted
and you talked
yourself
about me in the
into
women's
me
lounge. Don't
every
call my
single
name.
time.
Don't call my name.
Next,
Don't call my name. Okay, sweetheart.
girl.
I'm at the adult table. Don't call my name.
Don't tell me.
Next time on Ready to Love. Two singles will be ending their journey with us. One man, one woman.
The mood is hostile. Nobody wants to send their connections home.
Remember, you
Right.
can still give a second chance lifeline.
Oh,
I don't think he gets it.
What don't I get?
I don't feel like Anthony is really aggressive. He didn't take the initiative to come and talk to me. I want to be pursued.
Why didn't you check on me?
I honestly felt like out of sight, out of mind.
I get it.
I just love being around Mark Anthony.
Yeah, you keep rubbing me like this, it's not gonna be a genie that pops out.
I don't think you're a benign cancer. I think you're malignant. And I don't think you deserve to be here.
Like, he needs some professional help.
It's disgusting to me.
What? Was that the read from the gods? Did everybody just get read? Like, is people really in their feelings, like, for real? Did we just get left with, like, another cliffhanger? I'm here for it. I love it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. Ready to Love, season number 7. This episode, they redeemed themselves. Do it feel like it's kind of dark in here? I've been looking at myself. See, it's better when it's like that, but it's kind of weird. And y'all know I can't really wear my glasses because then you'll see my ring. It'll be like this the whole time. Like, what y'all say? What y'all say? So, I can't really wear my glasses. Oh, my God. Andre is back. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know that I'm going to have my panel review on Tuesday. Y'all know all my panel reviews, we be going in. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I got a lot of great feedback from the last panel review. We did make some changes. And I just want to say that I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the last one. And I appreciate all the feedback that I get, as long as it's positive criticism, you know what I mean? I appreciate that. So I just want to say shout out to you guys. Definitely always comment and let me know if you guys, especially during the panels too, if you ever want to like comment about like have something to say to It's J Dub or Tyrone or Stacey B. A lot of times they do go back and they look at the comments. So if you ever want to like talk to them, definitely always like put it in the comment section because they will like see it like after we go live. But yeah, oh my God, oh God, it was so, I know my mouth, whoop, I can't even talk right now. My mouth was open. Oh my God, what's going on? What's going on over here? Jeffrey is a liar. That's weird. Show the text or say you didn't say that, Blake. This started with Blake because he didn't want kids. Jeffrey is terrible. He's lying. Don't call her name. That energy, Jeffrey, it ain't cute. Not advocate Sue inserting herself again. Blake needs to go home. So maybe Morgan wasn't lying, I guess. Mercedes, do hell going on. And I'm at the adult table. Don't call my name. Messy. I don't like Blake is being targeted. I don't like how he is being targeted. They still didn't say what Blake did say. The conversations aren't complete. It gets real. Yes. Eat him up, Morgan. Blake isn't going home. Dang wonder. But think about it. Like Sue's name, a lot of Sue's name was called. If Susu goes home, who else Blake got a connection with? Like, they're going to both have to go home. It's just not going to make sense. I mean, That's not true. If Susu gets home, sent home, who is the guy in real life? Who would be the guy to go? I mean, yeah, it would make sense to be Blake, but what if Blake ends up staying? It don't matter, because guess what? He not going to make it to the next well, we saw Morgan talking to Blake. Didn't we just see Morgan talking to Blake? So guess what, guys? Blake does not get eliminated. We didn't see Sue-Ann in the next clip, in the next episode. Excuse me. We saw Mercedes. We saw Morgan. We did not see Sue-Ann, but we definitely saw Blake. So Blake did not get eliminated. This week was a waste. I don't like these cliffhangers. I do. I hate it because we got to wait till next week. But yeah. Yes, girls, say what needs to be said. Yeah, a little bit. Yep, another week. He's been in the bottom every week since first episode. Jeffrey is not the only person who said negative things about Blake. How is he still there? I hate cliffhangers. You have to wait a whole week. I like them. I hate that we have to wait, but I like them because it makes it interesting. The ladies have been trying to get rid of Blake for every week, Valencia. Not for weeks, for every week. Finally, a little bit of drama. The cliffhangers, though, Morgan is not playing. The feelings towards Blake's from all but Sue-Ann are consistent. I like Morgan, but she's been pretty bitter since Blake referenced her not having kids. That part. Jeffrey been beefing. How would you rate this episode, Sabrina, 1 through 10? 1 being not that good, horrible, despicable. Take the whole show off the internet, the whatever. 10 being the best episode out of all the episodes of episodes. I give it a 6. Yeah, maybe even a 5. Maybe a 6. I give it a 6 because it made me kind of like you know what I mean? It gave me a little bit of emotion to like kind of, you know, like, oh, what's gonna happen? You always have good panels. Very funny. Thank you so much, Talisa. I appreciate it. Definitely tune in this Tuesday at 8 p.m. for my panel review. We're going to be talking about this episode. I give it a 7. It's getting better each episode. I agree. She said malignant, not benign. She said malignant, not benign. Rate this episode, everybody. Mari wants you guys to rate this episode from 1 being the worst episode out of all episodes to 10 being the best episode out of Ready to Love history. What do you guys give it? 1 through 10. When in Rome, sometimes I feel the same. That is a sensitive subject for women. I hope Sue and Blake go home. And guess what? They in a whole relationship now. They can go home and be together. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Curious. They can be together, you know? So it is what it is. Jeffrey ain't got no receipts. She capping until I see receipts. Blake is not going home unless Sue-Ann goes. Sure, he gonna have to go home at that point. But he not going to because we saw him talking to Morgan. So we know he didn't go home. I don't think we will ever get the truth between Jeffrey and Blake. It's like they know each other before. I've been hearing that. Jonique is going home. Yep. Blake said, not me, yes, but Robin Nelson says yes. Because I don't think that Jonique is going. Well, maybe Sue. I don't know, because with Blake and that Sue-Ann drama is good for TV. So I don't know. I'm really kind of just, I don't know. It's crazy, but I'm looking forward to a away trip. Me too. When I was a young mom, men didn't want to talk to me. Okay, that didn't make them bad, but I moved on. Blake should have been gone. Real quick, guys, if you have not hit that thumbs up, I got 66 thumbs up and I got 141 of you in the chat. If you could take a moment to click that thumbs up, 142. Shout out to you guys. At this point, I'm okay if Sue-Ann goes before Blake. They making it messy though, but it's like they need each other for the drama, especially like with the whole Jeffrey thing. That's like its own little plot story within itself within the show. So that could have been at the beginning of the show that Morgan was talking about Blake. It was. Maybe he goes home early in the show. What did Blake do to Morgan? Y'all didn't see it. Remember when she was like, we talked about it in the last panel. She said something like, so a child that's in a household with one parent is going to grow up to be broken or something like that. Remember he said that? And she asked him that and he was like, yeah. So he said, because remember, I kind of got offended. I was like, broken? I was like, a child that's in a single parent household is going to be broken growing up? Because remember, I was like, my daughter does taekwondo, horseback riding. She does basketball camp. She does swimming. She is a straight A student. She don't seem broken to me. And I've been a single mom since the beginning. So full-time single mom. Like, you know, I raised her by myself. So that's why I kind of was like broken. Like, I don't know, maybe it was a bad choice of words, but when he said that to Morgan, that's when it went downhill for Morgan. And that's when she was like, it's time for me to get up. I low-key want Blake to stay so we can meet his family and friends. I thank you, Sabrina, for making the respectful expectations comment in the panel reviews. I saw the difference in the panel. Thank you so much, Tina. I appreciate you for the acknowledgement. And why they didn't question Mark Anthony about whether he wants to date women, because I don't think, you know what? I don't know. I don't think that they made a big deal, because I don't know if Jeffrey knows. Like, I don't think she thought about, maybe she don't care. She like, I need to stay in this game. I need that vote. So whatever. He ain't tell me that. Maybe that's how she taking it, or they're taking it. You know what I mean? So 6. Yeah, I give it like a 6. Yeah, I give it like a 6 too. Andre is very strong, opinionated. He definitely tries to play into the alpha female role. True meeting Blake's family and friends will give more context. Y'all got to remember, it flip-flops. So last season, did the men or the women do it? Last season, the women met so that means this season, the men will meet the women's family and friends. So we're not going to, because they flip-flop it every season. So last season, remember Charisse and Samson and all them, they met the guy's ex. So if that was last season, then that means this season, the men will meet the women's family and friends. They flip-flop it. 5, yeah. 7, dag. 4. 7, 6. Jason 2, 5. Valencia, play is the right word. 6 or 7. I give the episode a 6. Yeah. I feel the same way. Yeah. And J, why the super low ratings? Like, if Mercedes didn't check on you, why do you care? You want it right. It's kind of like, why you even have to go in like ass, because that's what I assumed, and I don't like to assume, but I was thinking like, yeah, she like, you got eliminated, you got like, I ain't really like you like that. Like, we didn't get a chance to really know each other like that. For me to be that invested and for me to be like, now the fact that she didn't call and check on him, like I said, maybe they didn't really have that kind of connection. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. It was some people that was on the show that I really didn't have a connection with, and something might have happened or whatever the case. I didn't feel compelled to be like, oh my God, like, are you? I just didn't. Especially in the beginning, if I didn't really know you like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was the first one, like Dre. He was the first one to get eliminated. I ain't gonna be like, Dre, like, you good, you know? So she said, out of sight, out of mind. At least she was honest. Yep, Jonique still got Tony. Yeah, I think so too. Like, I'm thinking Sue Ann might have got. She had the table at the getaway. Nope, not there. Who got eliminated? Thank you so much, guys. 74 thumbs up and 142 of you in the chat. I appreciate the numbers going up. Jeffrey is very manipulative. She saw the women from him from the beginning. Morgan went too hard. I agree, although her and Blue may have had a connection. I thought it was okay. Other seasons have been better. I agree. I just didn't see any connection solidify. It seemed like they were all trying to stack connections and add drama. I want to see a real couple. I'm over the drama, girl. Blake got these 3 broken sons. I like Jonique, but I think she is going home. Blue and Lyndon will be gone next week from Mr. 3 Baby Mamas. Yes, y'all don't remember when he was there with Morgan, and I could be saying it wrong, but I remember him saying something about a child that is raised in a one-person household will grow up broken. I don't quote me, but I remember him saying something to that effect, and she got highly offended. Jonah just isn't good for the show, but I like her. He has 3 broken kids. I think Blake had a bad choice of words. I agree. And I don't know, because curious, like in real life, my thing is how can someone with a military background, how can someone that, you know what I mean, like is in the police or the detective, or like in real life, I feel like he is very, what is the word? Structured, and he's very disciplined, and he would be all these things. So I would figure that he would be more particular about the choice of words that he uses, or he would be more, what is like the word, more like he like he would really think about his words before like he was saying it, just because of his background. So it's like I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it's like I can't keep trying to like save Blake. Like I'm trying to, and for real, he hasn't really done anything. So I don't know. Blake has been listening to Kevin Sanders talking about poems with a broken kid comment. So we would meet his ex. It would be the women's family, not the exes. It would be the family. Did Andre and Mercedes have a connection before he left? Not that I know of. Did y'all see Jeffrey Wig about to blow off on a date with Blue? Andre will be there. Tony confident in Lyndon over Morgan, not Kevin Samuels. It's rest in peace. It's an episode for exes, an episode for family and friends. Remember when Kayla sat down with Mike and his brother? Right now it's going to be the opposite. These men beta masquerading as alphas, all this criticism, but y'all swore Miami was going to be such a great city, a great season, that DC was so bad. Never satisfied. I was going to say, I don't care what nobody say. DC was the best season out of all the Ready to Loves. Who gonna fight me on it? Ready to Love DC, hands down, was the best season. Period. And I'm sticking by it. That's my word. Ain't nobody in Miami ready to love. I'd have so much ego would ask these men to get to their feelings. Did we see Mercedes? Did we see Mercedes? Blue doesn't want Jeffrey. Absolutely not. Mercedes is boring. I think Sue has a channel podcast called The Adult Table. That would be kind of cool. I'm gonna look for it. Yep, he said it. Crazy homebody, men in their feelings. What's going on dating world? It's so annoying. Sabrina, but he's not with any of his children's mom. I know. And I actually said that too. I'm like, he got 3 kids and I'm like, he just kind of like dissed himself in a sense. But I don't know if y'all remember like my live reaction in my panel. I actually said the same thing. I was like, so what are his kids? It's like, how you gonna call the kettle black? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. You said Mercedes is naive and boring. I think Blake does like Sue, but you can like someone and not see a future with them. Absolutely. Cognizant. Words are powerful. How could you say someone is malignant? This is too far. Child, let me sip my water. Nah, I don't think he likes Sue-Ann. Not in real life. Morgan took it too far. You said, I'm going to fight you, Sabrina, because it was not. I think Blake says exactly what he means. Atlanta was the best season. Who said Miami was going to be a great city? Who said that? My Portia voice. Period. Okay. They all had different storylines. I had never thought Miami would be good because I thought they'd be hard-pressed to find black men who like black women in Miami. Hey, y'all, last season, the men met the families too, right? Mike and Randall met Kayla's family, and Samson met Sharice's dad. Morgan was not pressed for 5 weeks. So, thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I see it going up. So 82 thumbs up, 139 in the chat. All right, guys. So let me see real quick. Here are the couples who make it to the end. I would like to see that. Comment down below or in the comment section. Let me know, because we're already almost halfway through, guys. What are your predictions? I've already seen some of the comments on some of the panels and the videos that I've posted. Some people are already putting their predictions down, and I am really interested. Tyrone already has his predictions, so I'm interested in seeing you guys' predictions. Yours is Jeffrey and Mark Anthony, Cynthia and Anthony, Tony and Morgan. Sis. Man, you must be on the same wavelength, cause yeah. Oh wow, N Major says I don't like Morgan. She can go. Blake and Sue will make it to the end. Wow, I'm so interested in seeing what you guys are gonna like. How y'all feel about who's gonna make it to the end. Yep, crazy homebody girl. I can see that too. What was the worst season with no couple at the end? Was there ever a season? No. Honey, because you got to think, you'll never not see people trying to make it to the end because they trying to be that couple. They trying to be Joy and Clifton, honey. They trying to get their own show. They trying to be on another show. They trying to make it on team. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So no, people are always going to end up in the end. So no, I don't think so. From the seasons that I've seen, and I've watched all of them. So anyway, don't forget the panel review is going to be on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. I always have my live reaction watch parties on Friday unless something happens or my daughter has an event or something going on where I cannot make it. But for the most part, I am here every Friday at 8 p.m. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Don't forget to follow me on my socials. If you go here, I am on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, which I'm barely not even on. But anyway, you can find me everywhere at Miss Sabrina Soul. And if you go down to the description box below, I have the links there where you could just click on the links. You can follow me on my socials. Anyway, shout out to you guys in the chat. There's still 130 of you here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I always say, without you guys, there is no me. I appreciate it so much. Much love to you. Before you head on out of this channel, definitely click that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you over here with my soulmate family. Hopefully my vlogs will start off soon again, and it'll definitely be in my new space. And I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Anyway, I will talk to you soon, and I will see you on Tuesday at 8 p.m. with my panel.